Hey, this is Weldon Williford with eXp Realty. Today I want to go over my 30-day market update that I've been doing. I've been doing every month now for pretty much almost a year now, I think, a little over a year. And I did my first video presentation last month. And there were a few things I wanted to clarify, and I wanted to research some of the data that I was getting from the home market report that's on my website. And I think I've kind of figured out what is going on with that. Also found some other numbers I think that would be more interesting. I think it's really important when you're looking to buy a home or sell a home to know what the market conditions are, and in that way, you can make better judgments and decisions when you have the facts in front of you. I'm more of the opinion. I'm a no hoopla kind of realtor. I'm all facts, tell it like it is. Kind of realtor when I'm in my business. So that's why I like to do these videos and give you the data, so that way, for yourself what's going on, not just what lip service that somebody is telling you. So, but with that, I want to get right into the data here. Into the First, we'll get started with the mortgage rates. And here we are at this website. It's called the mortgagenewsdaily.com. Really like this site. There's not a bunch of sales, people trying to sell you loans. It's just straight up information about the mortgage rates and the trends. Because like I said, the trends are what's really important in as far as in all of this data. And as you can see right here, the 30-year fixed right now is currently sitting at 6.65% on the 30-year. It's actually a pretty good deal compared to the 5/1 ARM right now. As you can see, the trend has been higher overall, but honestly, since September of last year, mortgage rates have been on a slight decline. And like I said, most recently, I said we're at 6.65. They did drop quite substantially earlier this year, down to 6.13. Then that was I think that was the bottom for 2023. That's pretty much where our mortgage rates are right now. And like I said, I think that's what it did slow the market down a little bit. And I'm going to show you that in a chart as far as when we start getting into the sales data. That the sales did slow down a little bit, and I sensed that a little bit in my own business. But about a month to month and a half ago, it really picked back up again, and the buyers are coming back out. I think, like I said, it was just an adjustment period to adjust to the new, I guess, the new normal when it comes to mortgage, to what the rates are and what their mortgage payments were going to be. But the reality is, the rents are still fairly high, so the comparable homes to comparable rents are still very evenly matched. So there's not like this, before there was a big gap between what the mortgage your mortgage and what rent would be. You could save a lot by buying, and that gap is kind of evaporated at this point. But it's still just as good a deal to buy as it is to rent right now. So let me get on to the next section. The next thing I want to go into is to pull up my market report. And I'll show you how to pull that up on my website. You can pull this data up anytime you want to. You just go to my website, which is weldonwilliford.exprealty.com, and then come over to market reports, and you'll see I've got several different reports here. You can narrow it down to just your town, your area. For our purposes, I want to go to the Wayne County market report, and I've already got that pulled up for us right here. And this was the data that I was talking about in the video last month. And like I said, I was really trying to narrow down exactly where this numbers come from, because if you pull up our MLS system, there's in the Wayne County MLS or the Flex MLS, It's only showing around 230 homes currently for sale, and that includes active and ones that are actually under contract, just not closed out yet. I think the actual number for the homes that you could actually look at and make an offer on is around the low 100s, like 120, 130 right now. But I think what they have done with this number is there are other MLSs, and this system can pull data from everywhere. So there could be for sale by owners in this number. There's the Triangle MLS. A lot of Raleigh agents are working this area. A lot of Fayetteville agents. Fayetteville has its own MLS system. So I think what this number is coming from is being pulled data from several sources. And that's why this number is much higher, appears much higher than what I'm seeing in our MLS system. Plus, when you take out all the homes that are under contract, that's going to drop it down considerably also. But the main thing is with this report is the trends. Again, this is the number, this is what you really want to look at, because that's what's telling you the direction. As far as the actual number, it's important, but like I said, this is what we're really interested in. And as you can see right here, it's down 0.5%, which again is, the inventory is continuing to drop. And I'm going to show you a graph here in just a moment, so you can see that in detail. And the days on market, again, it's dropped by 6%. That's how fast homes are going under contract and selling. I think this number is actually, on this system, is the number of days it's actually under contract and completely closed out. Is 78 days from the time a home is listed till the time it's closed. So you're looking at 5.8% drop, which means houses are selling even faster. You'll see new to market. Again, this is a seasonality thing. In the spring, you're always going to see more homes for sale. And you see right here, we're up 6%. However, more homes are being sold. So, that's just, it's eating it up. And like I said, I've got some better charts. There's actually a market summary through our MLS system, and I'll go over that with you in a minute. Average home price, again, this is, I'm starting to understand some of the differences. Again, the trend is what we're looking for and what we're interested in is, 3.4% increase in the last 30 days. Again, this is an average price, so this can be skewed by the prices of homes that are being listed right now, which typically in the spring are probably your higher priced homes. So, that's not a median price, that's your average. So I think that's what's pulling this number up, because I think the true median price is, still around that 275 mark, in which I have that on another chart. There has been, like I said, some price reductions that have increased. Again, I think the market is still trying to find its footing. There's so many homes that are still selling over asking price right now. I think listing agents and sellers are kind of trying to search to where to price their homes, and some are kind of overshooting that mark. But there are very few reductions. I mean, in 30 days, that's not very much for you consider that's the entire county. Same thing with the sold price. I went through and I looked in the MLS system again, but this being an average. It seems like there's a lot of lower price homes that have sold over the past month, a lot in that $50,000 to $120,000 price range, and that's pulled down this sold price number. I wouldn't put a lot of stock in that. And when I pull it to the other charts, you'll see the median price that has gone, where the median price has actually still gone up. So like I said, this is the market report. It's free. Like I said, you just have to register on the website, and you can pick that up anytime you'd like to see the past 30 days worth of data. So I'm going to pull over to the market summary. This is from our MLS data. So you can kind of see this is the actual numbers directly from the Wayne County MLS. So this data is accurate. However, it does end the end of March, so it's a little bit behind the other data, but still you can get a good idea of the trends. And you can see right here the number of listings. This is what's causing our inventory problem and why house prices keep continuing to rise, and it's so hard for buyers to be able to actually get a house. They're having to having to compete with so many other buyers because there's just not that many homes on the market. And if you look right here, we've been a continuous drop in active listings. I mean, we're down to, as the end of March, it was only 121 active listings. Now you are starting to see the seasonality with the green line, which is new listings. Again, more people are going to list this time of year, and you are seeing the increase. However, this gray line, which is the sold listings, is basically mirror imaging the new listings. So it literally, as soon as these new homes are hitting the market, they're getting absorbed, which again shows you, which is in this chart, which is called the absorption rate. And this shows you how long the average home stays on the market, and you can see again just a steady decline, because like I said, we have so much more demand than there is supply. Like I said, that's an aside from the mortgage rates. Like I said, this is overpowering any kind of mortgage rate increase right now. And then over here, the listing price, again, this is what I was talking about earlier with the median price. So you can see right here how, again, we're seeing a continuous trend upward. And I think that, again, is mainly attributed to this because of the inventory decrease. And then as well as you can see, the list price is is jumping up, the median list price as far as for new homes that are being listed. And then there's the sold median price, like I told you earlier. This is the actual true number. And as at the end of March, it was around 250,000. So that's going to give you a more true idea, and that's going to continue to increase. You can see obviously from the way the sold, the active and new listing prices are going up. The only positive that we have seen, again, this is month-old data, so this is not exactly current, so I think this is probably going to drop back down, is we have seen some increase in days on market. Like I said, when it was around this number, that's when it was, as a buyer, it was next to impossible to get a home unless you just had a lot of extra cash to pay way over asking price. So, at least now we're getting some sense of balance, but I don't know how long that's going to last. I'm seeing, like I said, I'm seeing houses just sell really quickly. I saw an entire section of a new neighborhood that just it's sold out, and they haven't even gotten the septic permits yet. So that's how fast things are moving. So, but anyway, this is the market summary, and this was, like I said, this is March data, but I like this data because it's a little bit more accurate. And like I said, I'm seeing people. I really think the population for Wayne County is going to start increasing. I know you hear, like I said, a lot of stories about the decrease in population, but I think we've passed the trough in that data. And like I said, just from the sheer number of homes being sold right now, and like I said, and the price is continuing to go up, which means there is demand, and that demand has to come from somewhere. I'm personally working with clients from New York, from Chicago, from California. They're coming from everywhere right now, and for different reasons. But anyway, this is like I said, this is the 30-day, my 30-day market report. And if you, like I said, if you're interested, you want some more data, there's something in particular you want to know, feel free to reach out. And if you are looking to buy or sell, I'll be glad to do a free market analysis if you're looking to sell your home. And then, like I said, if you're looking to purchase and you want to work with somebody who knows the market, knows the homes that are available, what's available, give me a call. My number is 919-921-2085. Like I said, I'll be glad to help. If you need anything else, just let me know.